The Chosen One's Journey by DragonWolf12. Ash awoke early in the morning and started performing his usual meditation for an hour. As usual, Pikachu meditated with him on top of his head, and Lucario released himself from his Pokeball to join him. After he'd finished, Ash went to take a shower, then woke up Misty. Brock usually started getting himself up as Ash was taking his shower, an unbroken habit from taking care of his many siblings. Ash gave him a salute before walking out the door. On the training field behind the Pokemon Center, Ash released all of his Pokemon. "Alright guys, we've got a tournament to win today," Ash said, speaking to the Pokemon at the lab as well. "Do basic warm-ups for now. I don't want anyone getting injured before battle today." As the Pokemon got to work, Ash started his own workout until a voice interrupted him. "Ash, is that you?" Ash looked up from his push-ups to see Steven standing a couple of feet from him. "Hey, Steven," Ash greeted, standing up. "Are you entering the Copper Tournament too?" "Yeah," said Steven. "Maybe we'll get to battle each other again." "That'd be cool," Ash agreed. "Well, I need to get back to training. See you on the battlefield?" "Absolutely," he replied, grinning. Welcome, one and all, to the very first Coppertown Pokemon Battle Tournament. My name is Johnny, and I'll be your MC for the day. Ash stood next to Brock and Misty in the sea of trainers that were competing in the tournament. Half listening to the announcer, he observed his opponents. Most he didn't recognize, but some looked slightly familiar, probably trainers he'd battled on the road. Steven was on the other side of the field. "On the big screen, we have the order in which the trainers will battle," said the announcer. Ash looked up to search for himself. He would be battling first against a woman named Jessica. "This tournament will consist of 5 battle rounds. The first 3 rounds will consist of one-on-one battles. For the semi-finals match, each trainer will use 2 Pokemon in a double battle. As for the finals, it will be a 3-on-3 battle. The winner of this tournament will earn the honor of being the first challenger for the newly christened Coppertown Pokemon Gym and the chance to earn the first Zen badge." Ash perked up at this. He hadn't heard about any new gym. This will be perfect, Ash thought. I wonder what type the gym specializes in. "We'll find out tomorrow," Ivysaur said. "We'll be able to challenge the gym whether we win this tournament or not." "But there are a lot of trainers here," Pidgeot said. "If we don't get there early, we could be waiting for weeks for the chance to battle." "You guys are under the impression that we'll lose the tournament," Charizard said. "Is there really any chance of that with me on the team?" "Yeah, or me," Wartortle said. "I don't know," Gyarados commented sarcastically. "With the size of their egos, I don't think the competition stands a chance." Everyone laughed at that. Ash snapped back to reality as Misty elbowed him in the ribs. "Pay attention, Ash. There's a second prize," she hissed. Ash quickly focused back on what Johnny was saying. "As this is the very first battle competition here in Coppertown, we are offering a very special secondary prize to the first place winner. However, if you want to find out what it is, you'll have to win in order to open the special mystery box." "I bet it's a Pokemon egg," Brock said immediately. "That wouldn't be too surprising," Ash said thoughtfully. "But I have the feeling that it's something even more special." "Now, let this tournament begin!" Johnny shouted, eliciting a cheer from all the trainers competing. The other trainers trailed back to the locker rooms. Ash and Jessica moved to stand in the trainers' boxes. "Good luck, Ash," Misty said as she passed by him. "Thanks, Misty," Ash said with a smile. On the green side, we have Jessica, the electric star from Mauville City in the Hoenn region. For this battle, she is elected to use her Manectric. And on the green side, we have Kanto's very own Ash of Pallet Town. Ash has decided to use... Are you sure that's wise, Ash? He's decided to use his Wartortle! Ash merely grinned as he listened to the announcer. His Pokemon was giggling almost uncontrollably on the battlefield. The judge stepped up to his box and raised 2 flags in the air. This will be a one-on-one battle. The victor will be declared when either of the trainer's Pokemon are announced unable to battle. Ready? Begin! Ash made the first move. "Dig!" he commanded. Instantly, Wartortle leapt at the ground and dug his way under. Don't let it hit you, Manectric! Jessica shouted. Use Quick Attack to dodge! The discharge Pokemon nodded and crouched slightly, ready to run at any second. The ground beneath it cracked slightly, and Manectric shot away just as Wartortle came bursting up. Again! Ash ordered. Instantly, Wartortle was back underground. Keep dodging! Jessica said. Manectric continued to sprint around the field with a trail of white energy. Ash remained calm, his eyes following Manectric around. Soon it started to grow tired from the constant dodging of Wartortle's dig attacks. Okay, time to throw things for a loop, Ash thought. Shadow Ball! He ordered. That's impossible, Jessica said dismissively. Wartortle can't learn Shadow... She trailed off as Wartortle leapt out of the ground and fired a ball of purple energy at Manectric. The discharge Pokemon was so surprised that he didn't dodge in time and was nailed in the side by a ghost-type attack. Now, use Feint Attack, Ash said. How is that possible? Jessica was freaking out, unable to comprehend a Wartortle using impossible moves. Wartortle sped forwards down the field. Halfway down, he suddenly vanished, confusing Manectric, and reappeared next to the discharge Pokemon to slam into him. Manectric's cry of pain seemed to shake Jessica out of it, because she shouted, Manectric, use your strongest discharge! The electric type roared out its name as a powerful bolt of blue electricity erupted from its body and slammed into Wartortle. He cried in pain as the light purple glow enveloped his body. What? Jessica cried in shock. Ash shrugged. I guess the jig is up. Zorua, use Shadow Claw! The glow faded to reveal a small, black, fox-like Pokemon. He giggled maniacally before dashing down the field and slashing Manectric with purple glowing claws. Manectric, use Fire Fang! Jessica shouted. The discharge Pokemon's jaws erupted with fire, and he bit down on Zorua. He screamed in pain as the fire-type attack burned him. Manectric tossed him across the field, where he landed in a heap. Standing up, he winced slightly as the burn damaged him. Ash smiled. Perfect! Use Facade! Zorua's body started glowing with an orange aura, and he charged Manectric. Oh no! Manectric, dodge! Jessica said frantically. Manectric tried to bolt out of the way with a quick attack. However, Ash's aura instincts allowed him to redirect Zorua right into the electric type's path. He slammed into Manectric, sending the Pokemon flying into the stadium wall. Manectric is unable to battle. Zorua wins, the judge announced. The winner of this battle is Ash of Pallet Town. Unbelievable! Who would have thought that Ash would have a trick like that? The announcer called, finally breaking through Ash's battle mindset. He looked up and realized that the crowd was cheering for him. He smiled and gave a wave, causing the cheers to triple in volume. Ash barely managed to hold a wince at the sound. As the announcer continued to prattle on, Ash walked out to the field and met Jessica in the middle. Good battle, Ash said, shaking her hand. You almost had me with that burn. Thanks, but you had me from the start. I never would have guessed that it was a Zorua I was battling. I hope we meet again, Ash said. Same here. Good luck with the tournament, she said, her face suddenly growing quite stern. Don't you dare lose too soon. That would make my loss even worse. Ash laughed. You can count on it, he said. Together, they turned and headed back towards the locker rooms. The crowd roared.